no bias.
News with no exception.
Delivering nothing but the truth. This is DZRB 97.5. Avocada Balita. Good day, Philippines.
Good day, Night Cavite.
Bringing you today's most hottest and latest news.
This is TZRB 97.5. For the hottest headlines.
Second civilian mission to West Philippine Sea to avoid China water cannons.
UN votes symbolically in favor of Palestinian UN membership.
Extreme heat forces Philippine schools to cancel in-person classes.
For sports news, Ronnie James received medical clearance to play in the NBA.
For entertainment, Vini reaches 5 million monthly listeners on Spotify. Stay tuned for news on the return of DZRB 97.5.
In TJ for news.
Hey friend, how are you?
Hi friend, I'm not so good because the hot weather is really extreme. How about you?
Actually, I'm also not good because it is so hot today.
Yeah, so how we can actually beat the heat?
Did you know? My mom told me that we can beat the heat by staying cool, hydrated, and informed.
Oh yes, I've also watched that on the latest news. You can stay cool by avoiding direct sunlight, by wearing light-colored shirt, keeping home cool by turning on the air conditioner or running fans, and especially by taking a bath.
Yes, we can also keep ourselves hydrated by drinking more water than usual, by avoiding liquids that contain large amounts of sugar, and don't wait until you're thirsty to hydrate.
Oh yes, what about the staying informed?
We can stay informed by visiting pages or watching the news to learn more about how you can protect yourself and your loved ones in extreme heat.
Wow, thank you for informing me, friend. This infomercial is brought to you by Pag-asa and CDPH.
Back to news. Second civilian mission to West Philippine Sea to avoid China water cannons. To be announced by Lexi Whitehall. Lexi.
A second civilian mission to the Philippines exclusive economic zone in the West Philippine Sea will avoid any contact with Chinese fishing vessels to avoid another water cannon incident. Adding ito kung Federal Rafael David and 5 commercial fishing vessels and some fishing boats will join the regatta in the Philippine territorial waters playboats that will bear the words West Philippine Sea, adding ito to serve as symbolic markers. The convoy will also bring fuel subsidized and food packs to fishing boats in the vicinity of Bajo de Mansilo. The convoy will start on Wednesday, May 15, with a voyage lasting up to 50 hours. The National Task Force for the West Philippine Sea has advised the civilian convoy to steer clear of any Chinese vessels. Fishermen in the vicinity of Bajo de Mansilo are expected to avoid Chinese home stores and Chinese maritime militia. The second civilian mission is expected to return to Manila by Friday, May 17. This second mission will improve the spirit of bayanihan ng ordinaryong mamamayan kung saan magkakapit-isip tayo. Sa mapayapang paraan, ipapakita natin ang panindigan ng mga mamamayan sa pagbubuti ng China. She said in an NTA interview. She said that convoy will also avoid any possible encounter with Chinese fishing vessels to avoid its water economies. Again, Lexi Wanhoya reporting. UN votes symbolically in favor of Palestinian membership, Justin Menendez reports.
The United Nations General Assembly voted overwhelmingly on Friday to grant the Palestinians some additional rights in the global body after their drive for full membership was blocked by the United States. Palestinian ambassador to the UN Riyadh Nasser said that he has spoken 100 times before at the podium, but never more significant vote than the one about to take place, a historic one. With an emotional voice, he also said that the day will come where Palestine will take its rightful place. Israel reacted angrily United Nations, where their current status is that of a non-member observer state. To succeed, the initiative needed the Security Council green light and then a two-thirds majority vote in the General Assembly. Justin Vitente, report. For weather news, extreme heat forces Philippine schools to cancel person classes. Kylie?
More than 1,000 schools across the Philippines canceled face-to-face classes this week due to high temperatures that have forced many activities indoors. Various local government offices announced a halt to in-person learning after the state weather. Bureau said that in some parts of the archipelago, the heat index, which factor in air temperature and humidity, would reach dangerous levels over the next 2 days. Daytime highs were forecast to hover between 42 to 51 degrees Celsius, 107.6 to 123.8 degrees Fahrenheit in 24 areas, according to Pag-asa. The above average temperature would put people at risk of cramps, heat exhaustion, and probable heat stroke with continued exposure. Residents in some parts of Metro Manila have been cooling off in inflated pools set up beside the city, bustling roads, while others throng the shoreline of polluted Manila Bay over Easter weekend. Kylie Panganiban, reporting.
For sport news, Ronnie James received medical clearance to play in the NBA. Francesca Gay Santelia reports.
Founded 4